Hello everyone and welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today we have season 35 is here, and the title of 35 of this season is The Mightiest Duo. We have a season featuring a duo unit of Chibi Godzilla and Chibi Mechagodzilla, also featuring a new Destroyer form, the Ariake version. I still don't know how you say that name. I'm just going to call him DAB, Destroyah Ariake Battle, right? That's what it is. So DAB. I didn't come up with that. That was in the Discord. Someone came up with that. But we're gonna go through the blog post. I'm gonna have timestamps down below. We're gonna go through stuff in game. We're gonna go through the offers, all the rewards, all of that good stuff. So stick around, and if you watch the whole video, absolute champion. If you want to skip around, timestamps, like I said, will be below. From the anime, Chibi Godzilla raids again. Chibi Mechagodzilla joins forces with Chibi Godzilla to take to the battlefield. This duo unit plays tricks on your opponent with co-op moves such as a decoy ploy and tempura fryer. What? What is the tempura fryer? Plus, Destroyer from the film Godzilla vs. Destroyer strikes again as the new Ariake battle version. This unit is deployed in its complete form to launch a surprise assault and take down its ground enemies. Thank God we don't have to evolve another Destroyer. They're so cute. Chibi Godzilla and Chibi Mechagodzilla. Both Chibi Mechagodzilla and Chibi Godzilla are deployed at the same time. Chibi Mechagodzilla inflicts enemy units hit by inflicts enemy units hit by its attack with stun, while Chibi Godzilla inflicts burning. Finally, if burning on hit. Each unit has its own HP. If Chibi Mechagodzilla's HP is reduced to 0 first, it will trigger the co-op move Tempura Fryer. After bathing in Chibi Godzilla's heat ray, Chibi Mechagodzilla will rise up and return to the battlefield. Decoy ploy can be activated up to 3 times. When Chibi Godzilla's HP is reduced to a certain amount, while Chibi Mechagodzilla is still on the battlefield, it will trigger the co-op move Decoy Ploy. Chibi Mechagodzilla will become the target of the enemy's attacks, and when Chibi Godzilla's HP is reduced to 0, the Buddy Boost co-op move increases Chibi Mechagodzilla's attack power and movement speed. Jesus Christ. Enjoy the adorable efforts of this dynamic duo as they do their best to support your team. They sound like fun. I don't know if they're going to be any good, but they sound like fun at least. Alright, Destroyah DAB version. I got an itch on my nose right here. Hold on. I'm not picking it, I swear. I'm not picking it. Alright, Destroyah DAB, way smaller block of text. This unit excels at ground battles, dealing increased damage to ground units. It deploys normal attacks with the Oxygen Destroyer Ray, but switches to attacking with its variable slicer when undetected by enemy units. Okay. The variable slicer applies a debuff that increases damage taken by the enemy. So that's the defense boost, or the defense down that we saw in the video 2 days ago. Destroyer excels at supporting allied units and makes a huge mark on the battlefield if kept outside of the enemy search range. So I guess if they're not targeting him, he just annihilates them. The Chibi Mechagodzilla and Chibi Godzilla will be rentable. Okay, cool. So they're going to be rentable. Who else is rentable? We'll find out. Both Chibi Godzilla and Mecha... Oh my god, is that how they're going to say the name? Okay, the Chibi Duo and Destroyer are going to be available in the maps and stuff. But it's, like right here, it says they can be discovered in the maps. Right here. But this says Chibi Mechagodzilla and Chibi Godzilla can be discovered by exploring expedition maps obtained with the rank battles, as well as via login bonus rewards, and so can that other version as well. I thought that was going to say something specific about the Chibis. Pickup availability in the shop. Here's some offers. We'll talk about them when we get to the offer review. New login bonus. Check out 2 new campaigns. Get your claws on a 4-star Chibi Mechagodzilla on your 5th day of logging in with Chibi Mechagodzilla and Chibi Godzilla login bonus. Oh my god, just make it Chibi Duo. And 4-star Burning Godzilla on your 15th day logging in to Godzilla vs. Destroyer login bonus, so don't miss out. The login period for the Chibi Duo goes from today, March 29th up until April 29th, which is the end of the season. And the Godzilla and Kong comes out on April 28th in Japan. So if the new season starts on April 29th, maybe we get Godzilla and Kong in April, at the end of April. Godzilla vs. Destroyer login bonus goes from March 29th until April 15th, so you have a much smaller window to capitalize on the Burning Godzilla piece. But you're getting the season's featured unit in 5 days. That's pretty good. That's pretty good to me. Special missions. Special missions are now available to for the introduction of the Chibi Duo unit. Missions will be added daily. Clear missions during the event to get your claws on 100 Chibi Duo fragments, and 50 Godzilla Tokyo Bay version fragments. Okay, so not only are they giving you an entire free piece of Chibi, they are then making you work for, which is fine, I like that, 2 pieces of him. So at minimum, for free to play, you're getting the Chibi Duo to level 3 by the end of this season. Phenomenal. That's big. I like that. I love to see that. That is phenomenal. I like that a lot. There's also challenges for fragments. Win 15 ranked matches of Chibi Godzilla on your team. There you go. Is that just Chibi Godzilla? Nope, that's the Chibi Duo. Upgrade the Chibi Duo to level 3. Everyone's going to probably be able to do this as well. You're going to get fragment pieces. Studio mode, reach Chibi Duo rank 2, and so on and so forth. And get 400 to 1,000 fans. We're going to get some rewards. So we'll go over that in the game. This is the end of that blog post. This next one right here, for the end of the maintenance rewards, they're going to give everyone 50 G-Stones, I think, because the maintenance was extended. Alright, and then we have some season information as well. So the seasons will switch over. The Mightiest Duo is started, and we will go until April 29th. All-Star Battle will start on April 5th, and go all the way through April 18th. The Ancient Ruins Challenge Battle, the Egg Mode, will go from the 19th to the 29th. So we have 10 days for the Egg Battle, and then we have, I don't know, 2 weeks for the All-Star Battle. Cool. Perfect. We went over this blog post there. Start of a new expedition map campaign. All of the maps will be shortened. This is not the first time this has happened. This now happens at the beginning of every season. If you want to make the most progress as a semi-free-to-play player, buy the battle support pass, and you can reduce all these times by another 30%. So right now, everyone, the maps go from 3 hours to 1 hour, 6 hours to 3 hours, 9 hours to 6 hours, 12 hours to 8 hours, 24 hours to 18 hours for their respective maps. And then if you buy the support pass, it goes down by another 30%. Use your gems to crank through those maps. You're going to get a ton of rewards. Double G token campaign will go until April 4th. Oh, I should also mention that this also goes to April 4th. So when All-Star Battle starts, this map speed up campaign goes away, and so does the double G token campaign. So you're going to get double the coins from your arena battles, and if you, I just hit the mic with my mouth, but if you also have the support pass, it increases that as well. The rentable battle pieces this season are Chibi Duo, Destroyah DAB version, Burning Godzilla, and Godzilla 1954 Tokyo version. I'm sure 1954 Tokyo version has something to do with the Chibi stuff. I just don't know what it is. Balance adjustments we talked about. Shop update we will talk about. There's a bunch of returning offers. There's a bunch of new offers, so we'll look at that later. Oh, following bugs have been fixed. The attack range of Biollante that we talked about earlier has been fixed. -1 being targeted by the leader ability has been fixed, and then the green effect indicating the maximum reach display when setting the attack range for some leaders' specials moves is not accurate. I guess that was fixed too. Didn't know that was a thing. Alright. Here's the thank you for battling. I thought this was a new player reward, but maybe it's for everyone? No, it's not. Players who join Godzilla Battle Line following the Defeat Space Godzilla season launched on January 31st, 2024 can get a total of 4 Burning Godzilla units as part of their new campaign. So if you are a player as of January 31st of this year, so the February season of Battle Line, you can log in every day, and you up until April 9th, and you can get 4 Burning Godzilla pieces and 4 of the rare maps. Burning Godzilla is not particularly very good at the moment. However, 4 free pieces from him are good, also considering he's the rented unit. If you're a newer player, that might actually help you a lot. Alright, so, that being said, let's take a look at the game, finally. It's only been about 10 minutes. Here is the login calendar for Chibi Duo. You will get a, one piece of the classic Chibi Godzilla Silver unit for 4 days, and then on your 5th day, you get the amazingly cute Duo. So we'll hit close on that. Okay, so this is not the new player one that they talked about, but this is a login bonus regardless. So, okay, so every, 6 days, you're going to get, 6-ish days, you're going to get a, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every 6 days, you're going to get 500 gems. I just got 500 gems right now. On the 5th day, and the 10th day, you get a expedition map, one of the scam maps that has an increased chance of pulling the featured units of the season, and on day 15, everyone's going to get a Burning Godzilla piece, so that's pretty cool. I love free stuff. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that. I do not need to see that either. I will be buying all this regardless. Thank you, advertisements. Thank you. Alright, so, first things first, we gotta collect our season rewards. I got a bunch of shit. I got 3 legendary boxes, or I got 3 of them, so let's see if we pull Destoroyah or Chibi. Well, it looks like we definitely got a piece of Gauss. There it is. Okay. I'll take Gauss. I'll take a piece of Gauss any day of the week. Gauss is pretty good right now. Pretty hot. It's pretty hot in the meta. Alright, let's see what else we got. No text notification, so I don't know what this is. So we probably didn't unlock the new unit. Okay. This is the rentable one? Nope, not even. Kamacuras, Giant Octopus. That's actually going to help me level up the Kamacuras. That's almost max right there. 5,500, that's a level 50 right there. So we're at 49 in Kamacuras, so he's coming up. Any new unit? Nope, nothing in here. Skip the... Oh, wait, what? I didn't even get the gold leaves or anything, but Mecha Godzilla was in there? Did I just see that right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, we got pieces of Mecha Godzilla. Am I gonna not skip this now because the other one had a 4-star? Oh, we get a piece of Chibi though. That's from the calendar. All right, that was fine. That's whatever. Let's take a look at the battle pass first, and then we'll go to the arena stuff. Battle pass, no ultimate pass. Good to know. So we'll scroll down. I'll only talk about the notable stuff. Level 5, you get 100 gems. Level 7. Oh, level 7 is Destroyah. You don't even get the Chibi at level 7. So if you buy the pass, I assume you're going to be able to get both characters. Destroyah at level 7. Big. Big. Okay, level 12, Mysterious Map. Level 14, Legendary Map. 16, 40 gems. 19, 40 gems. 20, a title. Sump Officer. I don't remember what Sump is, but we had a discussion about what Sump was when the first Destroyah season came around, like 2 years ago. Level 25, 40 gems. 27, a legendary map. 29, mysterious map. 32, 40 gems. 35, 40 gems. 38, 40 gems. 39, mysterious map. 40 is an emblem of Destroyah. Love it. Love Destroyah. 44, 40 gems. And 48 is a mysterious map. And then 50 is... Wow, Chibi's not even in the pass. Whose season is this? Level 50, you get a free piece of Destroyah. So at least everyone gets the alternate for free. Everyone was complaining last season that it was taking a long time to get the alternate form. Chibi's not even in this pass. He's on the front cover of the pass. He's not even in the pass. I'm sorry, level 30, you get the sticker of Mechagodzilla, so that's what you get. I mean, it makes sense that he's not in the pass. They're giving us 3 pieces of him for free over the course of the entire season, so, you know... What are they gonna give us? 5 pieces of them? Still super strange. Okay, but you listen. You get a piece of. Everyone's gonna guarantee get the alt unit. That's pretty good because I know a lot of people were complaining about not getting the alt units, or they are holding the alt units too far into the season to start giving them out. This is still really far into the season to give them out, but everyone's getting them for free. So interesting. Okay. Let's check the arena rewards and see what cool goodies are in there. Arena. Rewards. All the way down. Where do we start? 21. Level 21, you get this. Which is, I assume, the logo for Chibi Godzilla raids again. That starts at level 21 in the arena. You can begin earning that. That will be improved at rank 36. Champion, you get Hot Shot of the Mightiest Duo. You're going to go all the way up into the 40s where you start getting some of the better rewards, and the title changes to Star of the Mightiest Duo with a Destroyah icon. Then in the 50s at 56, you will begin earning the Hero of the Mightiest Duo, and at the very top at 66, you will earn the Apex of the Mightiest Duo title as well as the previous rewards. Now for the ranking, I only really look at the number 1 spot. If you place number 1, you will get the Mightiest Duo first place title. So I like it. I got no complaints about it. I ain't hitting first. I don't care that much about the ranking. So we did that. We did that. Special missions seems like that's in order for our next step. Oh, I got achievable. For the Gauss pieces. I got a title. What's this, Gauss Researcher? Yeah, oh, I was right. I'm a genius. Alright. So, the first challenge, I think, is up for the Chibi Godzilla stuff, and it is to win 3 matches with Chibi Godzilla. Okay, not happening so fast, but that's 5 fragments for him. Win 15 ranked matches with Chibi Godzilla and Chibi Godzilla on your team. So that's 15 matches with them, and then 3 matches with them. And that's 10 shards right there, so that's 1/5. Win 15 ranked matches with Destroyah DAB version. That's 5. Win... What is this? I'm trying to read on the other screen. Upgrade Chibi Duo twice. That's 5 pieces. Upgrade Chibi Duo 3 times. That's 2 pieces for a G material. Upgrade them level 4. That's one of these maps. Upgrade Chibi Mechagodzilla and Chibi Godzilla to level 5, and then you get the level 6 for free. So if you can get Chibi to 5 this season, you are then given level 6. They're just giving us fucking pieces for these guys. They are just throwing pieces at us this season. This is actually kind of sick. In Studio Mode, have the Chibi Duo reach Star Rank 2, 5 fragments. Have the Chibi Duo reach Star Rank 4, 5 fragments. In Studio Mode, Chibi Mechagodzilla, Chibi Godzilla Duo, Star Rank 10, you get a map. They really want us to level them up this season, you guys. In Studio Mode, get 400 fans for the Chibi Duo. That's 5 fragments. In Studio Mode, get 10,000 or 1,000 fans. That's 5 fragments. In Studio Mode, Destroyah reach rank 10 in Studio Mode. That's 5 fragments of the G material. In Studio Mode, get 400 fans for Destroyah DAB. That's 5 fragments for Destroyah. In Studio Mode, get 1,000 fans for Destroyah DAB. That's going to be a pickup map for him and Chibi Duo. Complete 15 missions Complete 15 expeditions during the period, and you're going to get this, I think this is a returning object. But 15 expeditions, that's easy clear for everybody, regardless of not if you have that. That's super easy. Wow. Special missions are loaded. Loaded. I love to see that. That is phenomenal. Big fan of that. Let's go to offer review. This part usually also takes the longest after the blog posts. Chibi Godzilla Raids Again Sequel Celebration Pack. Object, Chibi Godzilla and Mechagodzilla. 10 fragments, so they're just giving us fragments, posters, 10,000 of these, and a guaranteed piece. Guaranteed 4-star, not guaranteed to be them. What's the ratio on that? But you get a 33% chance for both Destroyah and Chibi? On this map? Oh, well, we gotta pull trig on it. We gotta see what we get out of this. Okay, cool, let's go. That's big. Destroyah, that's big. I'll take him. I'll take the new Destroyah any day of the week. Any day of the week. Unlocked him. Cool. Streamer luck. Love that. Alright, we'll use him on stream later. Look at that. Okay. And then there's this offer here that is a... it's 2,480 yen. It is really like 18 or 19 bucks, and it will just give you outright Burning Godzilla and Destroyah DAB with, what is that, 30,000 gems and 1,500 or 30,000 coins, 1,500 gems. I pick this up every season at least. I'll probably pick it up today as well to level up the Destroyah. I read that kit read earlier. It is pretty solid, so I'll probably get that too. There's this 4,500 pack right here where you have another 30% chance to pull those ding-dongs from your first map, and then it gives you a second map, and it's a lot less of that chance. This is pretty good. This is a pretty reliable way to unlock characters if you're free to play and you saved up gems and you want to unlock a character. This is probably one of your best ways to do it. I mean, this season, that Chibi map is probably the way to go. It's way cheaper than this, but if you already did that, then this is probably what you're going to want to do. They have the same thing that's a paid version. It's literally the exact same thing, except the gems that you can use here are only gems that you pay for through the shop. And also, the one that's free to play lets you get fragments for the Chibis. And the paid one is fragments for Destroyah. And it's 10 a pop. Alright, diorama for Destroyah. This is 1,200 stones. It is 15,000 coins you get. And you get a cool studio piece for Destroyah. And you get 5 shards for him. I will be buying this. I'm not buying it right now on stream, so I can take a picture of it for the offer review in the game. Or in Discord. I will be picking that up regardless. And then they still have this daily ultimate celebration thing. I don't buy that. And then they still have some of these up from the previous season. I already bought one of each of these. I'm not going to buy them a second time. I still need to see if I'm allowed to buy this twice. I bought this on my phone, and it gives me the option to buy it on and app. So I don't know if we get to get it twice, but that would be kind of nice. So I'll check that out. But yeah, that like studio pack that was 3,000 that had a 33% chance up for the 2 new units, and you got a bunch of other shit. That's a good deal. That's a good deal in my book. All right, we're going to the decks. We're checking out the new characters. All right, well, we'll just check out the chibis first. Here's the video, then we'll just let the video play. It's probably a lot to go over. So there's the burning from Chibi Godzilla. There's the fryer right there, so he gets pushed aside and distracted. Chibi's going ham on him, kills him, scoots over, takes some damage, reses Mechagodzilla, and then they're at it again. We love that. Look at them. They're buddies. And then right there, Chibi dies, and then Mechagodzilla gets the boost. They're a 4-cost unit. They're adorable. Stats. This is at level 13. 2,291 HP, 297 attack, 2.6 second attack speed, search range is 80, targets leader ground aerial facilities, 75 reach, movement speed is 8, stun effect time 0.6, Chibi Godzilla HP 1961, so they have them listed separately, but the HP together. Okay, interesting. Chibi Godzilla HP does Chibi Godzilla's attack. Oh my god, there's so... I'm gonna... Having to put all this down on our Excel sheet is going to be an absolute fucking nightmare. So he has the compel time that that's what Shinden has. But what was that little logo that looked like a little face that I saw? Where is that? Is that just not exist anymore? That was in the little video that they had where he had like a little face. But maybe that's for the team up move? We had like there was like a little face debuff or something on him. Maybe that's different now. I don't know. I don't see it anywhere. Huh. Weird. Okay, I guess that little face thing is gone, or that was a placeholder for something, but I totally don't see it. Let's check their introduction, because the introductions on the in the game is usually different than what it says on the blog. It's also a little bit more in depth in the game. On deployment, Chibi Mechagodzilla permanently immune to stun. Not a lot of stun going on in the meta right now, but having one of this duo be immune to stun is pretty good. When attacking Chibi Godzilla enemy units... When attacking Chibi Godzilla... Oh my gosh, so that's not the same sentence. This is Chibi Godzilla when attacking. Enemy units hit by its attacks are afflicted with burn. Burn deals 50 damage to afflicted units 1 second for 8 seconds. So that's the same as the burn that's afflicted by Destroyah and G99. Chibi Mechagodzilla when attacking. Enemy units hit by its attack are inflicted with stun for 0.6 seconds. Units cannot attack when afflicted by stun. On expiration, Chibi Godzilla. Buddy boost. If Chibi Mechagodzilla is on the field when Chibi Godzilla expires, its stats will be permanently boosted. Its attack power will be boosted by 50%, its movement speed will be boosted by 50%, and it will recover 30% of its maximum HP. On expiration, Chibi Mechagodzilla. Tempura Fryer. If Chibi Godzilla is on the battlefield, when Chibi Mechagodzilla, Jesus Christ, expires, it will perform an action to revive Chibi Mechagodzilla. 3 seconds after Chibi Mechagodzilla's expiration, Chibi Godzilla will quickly run over to it and revive Chibi Mechagodzilla with 50% HP. This action can be performed up to 3 times, and we are halfway through this thing. Unique behavior. When Chibi Godzilla and Chibi Mechagodzilla are a certain distance apart, the Chibi furthest from the enemy leader will quickly run to the Chibi closest to the enemy leader. Decoy ploy. If Chibi Mechagodzilla is on the battlefield, when Chibi Godzilla's HP falls to 70% or below, Chibi Mechagodzilla will perform a unique action. Chibi Mechagodzilla will inflict surrounding enemy units with Compel for 10 seconds. That works for all surrounding units, not just flyers like Shinden. Enemies affected with Compel will prioritize attacking Chibi Mechagodzilla above all else. Enemy units will attack Chibi Mechagodzilla until Chibi Mechagodzilla expires. The effect wears off, or Chibi Mechagodzilla leaves the enemy's search range. A special combination unit consisting of 2 units deployed at the same time. It excels at defense and support, And where certain conditions are met, it can compel to attract enemy units and revive itself repeatedly. It is particularly effective when deployed alongside other allied units and can fit nicely into a variety of strategies. Holy mother of God. They are adorable. I love them. They can't be leader. That might be the longest ability text we have in this entire game. That was actually, like, stupid. That was ridiculous. Alright, Destroyah time. Looks awesome. 5 costs, holy hell. Slaughtering them. So he put the defense down. It looked like he was in the search range, but he wasn't, like, really in full range, I guess. Alright, so there's Earth. Is he... He still puts the defense down on Earth? No, he doesn't. He does it because Earth isn't looking at him because the Shinden is next to him. And he just melts the Earth. Jesus Christ. These are level 13 stats. 3004 HP, 641 attack, 2.4 second attack. Search range is 95. Targets leader ground area facilities. Reach 69. Nice. Movement speed is 18. The damage, the defense down is a 30% defense down. It lasts for 10 seconds. And then the increased damage against ground units. He gets a 20% defense or attack boost to ground units, and then will take enemy attack down 30%. So that's really good. When attacking, its attack power is boosted by 20% against ground unit targets. It can perform 2 successive attacks when outside the enemy search range. This means that it will deal 2 times its attack power as damage to enemy units. Enemy units hit by its 2 successive attacks are inflicted with an effect that boosts damage taken by 30% for 10 seconds. An offensive unit capable of executing powerful preemptive strikes when undetected by enemy units. It is best deployed in conjunction with the defense units to prevent enemy units from engaging with it, like Shinden. Another effective strategy to use it alongside units with a compel effect to keep enemy units from detecting it. That's Shinden. So, way shorter description. I think Destroyah is probably going to be really good. I saw some clips. I think it was... I don't want to get your name wrong. I think it was Lenbo that sent it to me. Let me go look. My Discord. It was Lanevic. Sorry, Lane. Not Lenbo. Lenbo, you're cool too. Lanevic sent me a video of his Destroyah absolutely basically nuking an enemy leader and an entire enemy team. Looked pretty good. Looks pretty sick, actually. So I am excited to use Destroyah. I will, Oh, I can't use my teams because I have to buy the battle pass, so I'll do that later. We'll go to the, not expeditions. We'll go to, I gotta open those, though. We'll go to studio. If it loads and doesn't just make my game super laggy for no reason, that would be phenomenal, but I think that's just not the way it's gonna go today. It's just gonna make my game super laggy. And by extension, my screen super laggy. Alright. So this is my little really bad studio right here. Bylante is in the ground. But we can do this. We can return you. And we can put the new Destroyah... Okay, first of all, we can put the new Chibi piece that we got. We didn't have the Destroyah piece yet. They are so cute. Look at them. Adorable. Nope. Adorable. Who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love that? Alright. We'll start with you because I have you. Damage 0.3, HP 0.3, showdown points, damage, revenue, speed, damage. Title is Destroy Fan Squad, HP, movement speed, damage. Damage. Is the damage gonna get 0.6? Yep. Damage 0.6, damage, or that's her HP actually. Damage. So I think he's got, what, like a 3% damage boost or something? Like something crazy like that. It's pretty good. Destroyah's studio boosts are looking alright. He has more damage than anything else, but it's either like a 2.5% or a 30-something%. I gotta take a look at what it is. Or 3%. I'm sorry, not 30%. Chibis. What do they got? Damage, HP, damage, movement speed, damage. Title is Star Chibi Mecha Godzilla. HP, movement speed, showdown prep, damage, HP, revenue, damage, HP, showdown prep, damage. I think these guys look like they're pretty run-of-the-mill in pretty much everything. They're probably like middle of the road in most categories. Probably nothing crazy to write home about. But man, I really want the chibis, and I know they're just going to give us a bunch of pieces of them for free, but oh man, I want them right now. I want them now so badly. Oh, they're so cute. Whew. Wow. This was a super long video. I think this is probably where we end up wrapping it up. I think we covered just about everything in the new season. So, before I leave you, I will impart the wisdom on you that my schedule for today in particular is a little strange. If I do end up streaming this season, it is going to be way earlier, like at like 3 or 4 p.m. EST, not 8:30. I got somewhere to be tonight, which was news to me yesterday, but I got somewhere to be tonight. So if I do stream tonight, it's going to be super early. If I do not stream today, I will stream the new units tomorrow. That's a promise. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.